5, part 5.
3 tickets on a long shot. That could really set up.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Gushing is actually get Gushy away in that horrible, bad breath.
Mm-hmm. Although Sam was funded by the Department of Defense for the Quantum Leap project, we're probably in the billions. I'm going to guess. I don't remember how much it cost.
If I remember in the first episode of season 2, they actually said how much it cost them. It cost them like $7 billion a year.
Yeah, they did. In the first episode, they did say how much it was costing.
Yeah.
Which in today's terms actually would be pretty cheap. Kind of like the $6 million man back in the 70s.
Yeah.
When $6 million was a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. I always remember that joke in the movie Inspector Gadget when Matthew Broderick's trying to test out all these gadgets and stuff, and the mayor goes, he looks like the $6 million man. And then Broderick goes haywire and crazy, and Dabney Coleman, as Chief Wimpy, starts laughing and says, well, $6 million doesn't buy what it used to.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was actually a funny movie. That's actually one of the few movies I will actually defend. That was actually not a bad movie. Stayed close enough and faithful enough to the cartoon series.
It did, yeah.
But, okay, the Claw thing was a little... Rupert Everett's Claw was great, but we weren't supposed to see Dr. Claw. That was an automatic no.
Right.
And, Gadget was supposed to be a little bit more of a klutz and a bozo, and Broderick actually played him a little more as the straight man.
Right.
Actually, and the second one was okay, the direct-to-video sequel. French Stewart was all right. He wasn't Broderick.
Yeah, Inspector Gadget he was always getting pulled out of trouble by his dog.
Yeah, Brain always saved him, and Penny always saved him. Penny would solve the case. Yeah. And Brain would always pull him out of trouble for getting killed by Dr. Claw.
Yeah. Brain was always...
And he'd always blow Chief Quimby up. Poor Quimby.
Yeah. Very, a lot of similarities to the Pink Panther.
In a way, I could see that.
Inspector Clouseau always getting his...
always getting his feathers ruffled.
Well, Inspector Clouseau was always getting his boss killed. Or blown up, or hurt, damaged, everything else. And he was also always kind of stumbling his way through these investigations and being successful.
Can we mark Clouseau as the most incompetent detective ever in TV or film?
Yeah, probably so. In the words of Julia Roberts in The Mexican, are you just going to gump your? You're not just going to gump your way through this.
That was funny. And
Gump has become a verb.
Yes, probably has. Blunders.
You're just going to gump your way through this. But it's a beautiful verb. It is. It's where you just are incredibly successful without any real
work
or intelligence or anything. You just gump your way into it. I mean, you're just successful as you walk through it.
Reminds me of that Garfield cartoon one time. They did one called Great Moment Jumping John, where John Arbuckle's going to jump out of an airplane.
Right.
And the start of the episode is Garfield hosts a show called Great Moments in Stupidity.
Right.
And it's the greatest bunch of boneheads and bozos and clowns in history. Like one guy squanders an entire fortune on toast. He squanders his entire life savings and fortune on toast.
Okay. That takes a lot of talent. This is a lot of toast. He didn't spend a bunch of money on a piece of toast that had the face of Queen Mary on it.
No, just bought a lot of toast. Just bought a lot of bread and made toast.
Didn't buy the face of Jesus toast.
Nope, right. Not a dime. Just spent it all on toast. What a fool.